On CTV News, the time is running out for people with liquefaction and there's movement in the management at Orana Park. The Earthquake Commission is classifying the 5.3 aftershock on the 16th of April as a new event for insurance purposes. People who have suffered new damage will need to lodge a new claim with the EQC and have got 3 months in which to do it. Green MP Gareth Hughes is voicing his concerns about the forthcoming winter here in Christchurch.
This is affecting us in Canterbury. This winter many people are going to be colder because of the cracks and drafts and holes in their homes. We need to get cracking to make that, because everyone deserves a warm, healthy home. You can't just say put on an extra jersey, because people are getting sick, and that's why we've got such high asthma rates.
Before the September earthquake, Gareth proposed a private members bill that would support warm, healthy rental properties. Gareth believes this is a huge issue in New Zealand.
Yeah, so I've got a private members bill in the members ballot. It's called the Warm Healthy Rentals Bill, which would amend the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Act. Basically, I've travelled around the country over the last year investigating some of the coldest and dampest flats. It's not just a student issue. All across the country, people are getting sick, paying huge energy bills because their homes are uninsulated and poorly heated. So my bill would set a minimum standard by 2018. So if you want to rent a house for profit, you've got to be up to code. I think that's fair. Every Kiwi deserves a warm, healthy home. Well, we're going to have maybe 10,000, maybe more new homes built. Luckily, the building code have slowly been increased over time. All those pre-1978 homes don't, or many of them don't have any insulation whatsoever because the building code was so poor in the past. So if my bill came into effect, those landlords that are maybe patching up a wall or fixing something with a house would be wise to bring their house up to a warm, healthy standard. So taking advantage of the government's generous subsidies, which the Green Party negotiated for insulation or for getting a heat pump. If you're doing work on your home now, you may as well do a little bit extra work to make sure it's easier to heat. I just want warm, healthy homes to be the norm, not the exception. I mean, so many students, elderly beneficiaries are living in homes literally that make them sick. It's not just a Canterbury issue. Across the country, we've got 1 million substandard homes. The Business Council for Sustainable Development, they estimate some 50 people are in hospital every single day because they're sick from their homes, and some 800 people aren't at work, aren't at school because they're sick from their homes.
And Gareth is now pushing to get warmer homes in quake-damaged Canterbury.
Well, I mean, at the problem in New Zealand at the moment, there's a shortage of building work, so we've got lots of builders literally going overseas because there's not enough work. We think the government should be bringing them down to Canterbury as soon as they can, get them employed on weatherproofing homes for this winter, doing things like making sure the homes are weathertight. So when the reconstruction starts in earnest, when we start building these modern homes, there are builders available in New Zealand.
In the meantime, Christchurch Mayor Bob Parker is still sending strong messages for Cantabrians.
Christchurch Mayor Bob Parker came to visit our new CTV offices yesterday. He believes Christchurch is now entering an important stage in the rebuild.
Well, I think we're at a very interesting phase now. We're really almost at the end of the national state of emergency, and we're starting to transition into the rebuild phase. And that means council working in partnership with a single government department. So instead of having to chase around dozens of different departments, we're a city now with a single department that is dedicated to its recovery, ensuring that all the different government departments and the legislation is lined up to do our work in the months and in the years ahead, frankly. So an interesting time. This week, Council will be setting up a new contracting mechanism, all going well, at the Council meeting on Thursday. It's called an alliance model, and an alliance model is where you bring together, in this case, 5 major contractors, and rather than having a whole series of individual contracts, what we're looking for is to do this more quickly than you would normally.
Mayor Parker hopes this new contracting mechanism will accelerate the rebuild. This will be done by bringing all the contractors together.
It's more of a partnership, and it optimises the equipment, optimises all of the different jobs that have to be done and gets the people to where the work needs to be done. We're doing that to make the process as quick as we possibly can. So, it's a positive time for the city in the midst of a really terrible period in our history. But there should be a sense of excitement too, building, because in the next month we'll be initiating the planning process for the rebuild of the central part of Christchurch inside the 4 avenues. And although nothing, you won't be seeing construction happening there anytime soon, we have a very important job, and that is to take this opportunity to make some fundamental structural changes in the centre of Christchurch, to help it rebuild economically, to help it be a better city centre that better reflects the needs of a 21st century city that absolutely believes that it has a great future in front of it.